Joseph Arridy had a life marked by hardship. Born in 1915 to immigrant parents, Joe didn't speak his first words until he was 5. In school, he was labeled unteachable and sent to a state institution for people with intellectual disabilities. His mother was deemed probably feeble-minded, and his brother a high moron. Joe left the school and hopped on freight railcars to get away. By late August 1936, at 21, he ended up in the railyards of Cheyenne, Wyoming. In the same month, a brutal attack shattered the peace of Pueblo, Colorado. 2 sisters were brutally attacked in their sleep, one tragically dying. Joe Arridy was picked up for vagrancy in Wyoming, and when questioned about his travels, he mentioned Pueblo. Here's where things get murky. According to investigators in Wyoming, Joe confessed to the attack after intense questioning. But police already had a prime suspect, Frank Aguilar, a fired laborer who knew the victims. Aguilar also confessed, claiming he acted alone and had never met Joe. Frank Aguilar was found guilty and sentenced to death. Despite the lack of evidence against Joe, he was also tried and convicted, largely due to his false confession. Future Attorney General of Colorado, Gail Ireland, took on Joe's case and tirelessly fought to overturn his conviction, highlighting Aguilar's solo confession and Joe's mental limitations. 3 state psychiatrists acknowledged that Arridy was extremely mentally limited, with an IQ of 46 and the mind of a 6-year-old. It was also noted that Arridy was incapable of distinguishing right and wrong, and would be unable to perform any action with a criminal intent. The case went all the way to the Colorado Supreme Court, where Ireland argued, "Believe me when I say that if he is gassed, it will take a long time for the state of Colorado to live down the disgrace." Throughout the appeal of Arridy's case, he sat on death row in Colorado State Penitentiary. Prison warden Roy Best described him as the happiest prisoner on death row, who often played with a toy train the warden had given him. Arridy was liked by both prisoners and guards, and treated well. Best became a strong supporter of the efforts to save Arridy's life. It is said that the warden cared for Joe like a son, and regularly brought him gifts. As the execution drew near, Best said, "He probably didn't even know he was about to die. All he did was happily sit and play with a toy train I had given him." Efforts to appeal Arridy's case ultimately failed. For his last meal, he requested ice cream. It is said that when Joseph Arridy was questioned about his impending execution, he showed blank bewilderment. He did not understand the meaning of the gas chamber, telling the warden, No, Joe won't die." Before being taken away, Arridy reportedly had not finished his ice cream and requested the remains be refrigerated so he could eat it later, not understanding that he wouldn't return. Arridy reportedly smiled while being taken to the gas chamber. Momentarily nervous, he calmed down when the warden grabbed his hand and reassured him. Roy Best was seen weeping during the execution, pleading to Colorado Governor Teela Ammons to commute Arridy's sentence. Governor Ammons refused to commute Arridy's sentence or to pardon him. On January 6, 1939, Joseph Arridy's execution was carried out in the gas chamber of Colorado State Penitentiary. While physically 23, he had the mental capacity of a 6-year-old.